doing my little bit of stage business. Now that, what I did right at the beginning of my presentation, is stage business. Look to how you can add something that is congruent with your message, but that actually lifts what you do, so that you don't just walk on and say, thank you for coming. You know, the most boring opening line, followed very closely by, I've only got a couple of minutes, so... Find ways that audiences can experience your presence. This is what I call 360-degree presence. Because you see, when we are present, when we're fully connected, when we are in the moment, our presence is not just what you see. It's not just this front-facing. You know, as an actor, I can speak with my back or my side, not even looking at you. My presence is such that it is all of me, and it is grounded and it is connected, as we said earlier, as we heard earlier, to my energy. So 360-degree presence is about you bringing everything of yourself to the space. It's not just what you say, it is who you be on stage that matters. What are you demonstrating to your audience? Are you congruent with your message? So 360-degree presence requires you to basically encapsulate all of you and bring every element of that. I like throwing this picture in just because I can, because it's my husband. And I do warn him, if he's in the audience, I warn him, but when he's not here, it's always a bit of fun. So he's with me wherever I go in my slide presentations, and it's okay, he doesn't dress like this normally. Okay, he played Bustopher Jones in Cats. But 360-degree, and the reason I have that is Bustopher Jones has a huge presence, almost overwhelmingly so, but charming, and John mentioned charisma, has this wonderful charisma. So 360-degree presence requires that you break the fourth wall. This was the money shot from my presentation at the Global Speaking Summit. It was so much fun because I was coaching Kerry around her story, and I encouraged her to do something very different. I encouraged her to just lay down on the stage because it was unexpected. The audience had no idea where we're headed with this, but it really built the story. It helped the audience to imagine. And she got real close, and her presence was fabulous because of that. And breaking the wall, so breaking the fourth wall in theatre is, in acting, we have this imaginary wall along the front of the stage. But as speakers, there's absolutely nothing stopping us from actually breaking that wall. And in fact, what happens to my presence when I move into your space? Somebody at this summit said, oh, you know, I don't like walking in among the audience because I think the presence diminishes. Only if you turn the lights off? Yeah. And so I just asked, is my presence diminished? In fact, what did you notice? It's like it lifts, doesn't it? It's because I'm in person with you. It means that I can tap you on the shoulder and say, will you come and join me on stage? And he goes, really? That wasn't in the program. Or you can have a conversation, you can ask a question, you can see the whites of their eyes. You can see whether people are engaging with you. Or you can do things like, now, he might just be taking notes, and I'm sure he is, because, you know, what I'm saying is really important. And he is too. Or if someone is maybe a little bit disruptive, you can just come and do what I'm doing now. You don't even have to look at them. But what happens is that when I stand close to someone, and, you know, he's probably working on his presentation that he's got to do next, and that's perfectly okay. But if I stand here, what happens to every eye in the room? And he's not, she's right there. I wish she'd move away. That she's really close. It's like all this kind of inner monologue going on. And then after a while, you move on. But what's happened? What have you done? You've just lassoed that audience and you've got them in the palm of your hand.